Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy StumpD back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, I don't know if you guys noticed, but in game, I noticed a little funny little bit of text that says that UTA will be getting a 6+ in the foreseeable future. Now, if you guys haven't seen any of these other videos with UTA, she's like absolutely cracked, and she's a cerebral superclass. Now, when it comes to Grand Voyage, it's like the hardest content in the entire game. And there is a Grand Voyage piece of content that everyone is struggling with. The local sea monster is by far the hardest of the Grand Voyages that are available at the moment. And the big reason that that is the case is because there is no superclass cerebral unit and there is no super psi unit. However, UTA being an int character, getting a super evolution in the future, being a superclass cerebral unit, it's making me start to think that if they follow suit with the Yamato celebration, which they pretty much have sort of followed along those lines as of where we are right now with the way they've structured the celebration. So I thought, what if they made UTA a psi unit that's a super cerebral? So what I've done is I've dived into the local sea monster, utilizing an UTA friend captain, taking on level 5 local sea monster, and seeing how the team would operate if UTA was a psi character. And I gotta say, it's absolutely cracked. The ability to have a superclass UTA special alone is so ridiculously powerful that we managed to get it done very, very nicely. But if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to belt the like button. If you're new, hit that big red subscribe button, because like 60% of you, I think it's like actually like 65% of you guys that watch my videos aren't even subs. So do your boy a favor, hit that big red subscribe button. Most importantly though, enjoy the video, and let's dive in to the content. Alright, so if you actually click on the banner information here with the part 2 release of the Sugo Fest, it says updated of August 6 Pacific Standard Time. The Super Evolution is added to the new Super Sugo Fest only UTA. Crystal Skulls required. 2 Super Evolved UTA will be given to everyone. So, she does have a 6+ coming. Whether or not it is a psi unit is another story. But today's video is based if she becomes a psi unit and how much easier it's going to make the local sea monster if she becomes a psi cerebral unit. Because for the local sea monster, you need to bring a Shanks, a full psi team, and it needs to be all cerebral. You also need to get it done within a time restriction. So, let's dive in and let's take on the local sea monster. Alright, so we're over here at Fuschia City, local sea monster, level 5, and obviously you need to bring a full psi team, a full cerebral team, and it has to have a Shanks on the team. So the team looks a little bit like this. Now, we are using the new chopper support on Rare Recruit Robin. That is basically the only change to this particular team. That is the team that can actually complete it. We're also utilizing the Whale Shark ship with a friend captain UTA. Now remember, this is a what if video, and the what if is if UTA turns into a 6+ psi super cerebral unit or a super type psi unit, then this team will function. Her special needs to stay remotely the same, as her special is one of the most broken specials in the entire game. So that's the team. Those are the supports. Let's go down and get ourselves an UTA friend captain. We're just going to use my friend captain. She's limit break expanded. Final tap doesn't matter, so we're just going to rock it like this. Make sure we've got our sockets at max special charge. That's the team. Those are the supports. Let's dive in. Now, I do have the support of Chopper, the new Legend Chopper, on my Robin here. However, once UTA becomes a psi unit, I just don't even think color affinity is going to matter, because you're going to have so much damage with this particular team, with an extra psi unit hitting, especially with UTA's final tap as well. Remember, UTA, just like, if you have it like higher than level 1, or a friend higher than level 1, she's going to double, 2.25 actually, the chain lock that Shanks crew provides, going up to like a 7 point something. So, let's switch with our Shanks crew. Because we have 2 cerebral based captains now, we actually do damage because we're not bringing V1 Shanks anymore, and we can just take out the lackeys fairly easily. We are going to stall 1 turn though, so that way we can have UTA's special ready to go. But her giving herself 4 turns of cooldown is actually so ridiculously nice for this particular team. So that way we can actually have her special ready to go by stage 3. So we're just going to kill all these units. Make sure to hit with an orb with the turtles, because the turtles they have so much defense. On to stage 3, this is where we're actually going to take our extra turn. We're going to switch to Shanks crew. Giving ourselves an attack boost every turn is actually incredibly valuable. And then we're going to take out the bandits. We're also going to take out Higuma. And we're going to leave the turtle alive. Once we leave the turtle alive, we can actually just take a turn here. We can switch with Shanks crew again. The turtles have a lot of defense, so you actually need to hit them fairly hard. So switching with Shanks crew just helps immensely every single turn. Once we hit stage 4, the content starts to get a little bit spicy. On stage 4, there's Higuma and a Bandit. They give us a full board orb shuffle and 7 turns of attack down. This is where we actually want to use our UTA special. Now, UTA is going to give us a 2.5 times attack boost and a 2 times orb boost on the first turn. And then on the next turn, it's going to be a 2.75 times attack and a 2.25 times orb. And then it's going to go up to 3 times and 2.5. However, we're also going to use the super class here, which gives us a 0.25 buff to the attack boost and the orb boost on the next turn. And that is essential by getting enough damage. Now, for this particular team. Now, remember, if Uta's special doesn't change that much and she still gives the 3 turns of the crazy buffs, this team, and obviously she needs to be a Psi unit, this team will then function. However, if that's not the case, if they change her special, if they don't make her a superclass Cerebral, they don't make her Psi, this team obviously isn't going to work. But this, remember, is a what if video, and this is what if Uta partners with her big Papi, Shanks, and they actually take down the local sea monster. What we're going to also do here is we're going to switch with Mihawk Perona so we can get the negative effect on the next turn. We're also going to use Viola to remove the attack down. You do need to be mindful, though, not to hit like a whole bunch of perfects, because you don't want to actually get the carryover effect of Viola as well. So we need to be careful here, but we can still hit 2 perfects. So let's get it done. Beautiful. We didn't even need to attack with Rayleigh. Plenty of damage there because Uta is just so insane with her attack and her orb buff. Once Higuma dies, he does a big damage hit, but having the Whale Shark ship helps out a lot because we get a lot of extra HP with this particular team. We also have damage reduction with Shank's crew. It works out pretty nicely here. On the final stage against Higuma and the Sea Monster, they have 99 turns of resilience on the Sea Monster, 1 turn of defense up. They give us 10 turns of special one on our left-hand side. They special reverse our middle left slot. They give us paralysis, which Uta can get around, and they give us remove sound effects as well. They also give us 99 turns of chain coefficient reduction, so there's a lot going on in this particular stage. And as you can see, this is what makes it the hardest of the Grand Voyage challenges. We're going to get the 2 times conditional boost, thank you to Mihawk and Perona. We're also going to get a guaranteed matching orb on our Robin. Robin can remove the defense up, and with the support of Chopper, we can get a 1.5 times color affinity boost to our Cerebral units, which is incredibly valuable. Finally, with Shanks, we can get a 3.5 times chain lock for 3 turns, which is incredibly valuable because we do need that for the second turn as the Sea Monster has a revive mechanic. The Sea Monster has so much HP that attacking with Uta without type advantage is a little bit detrimental, but just be mindful, if Uta does become a Psi unit, she's going to be hitting a lot harder than she does right now. So, we're going to take out Higuma and we're going to get this done. Beautiful. Plenty of damage there. The end of turn damage from Shanks is going to get through the resilience. And then on the second turn, when the Sea Monster revives back with like a stupid amount of HP, he gives us 10 turns of despair. He puts up 10 turns of damage reduction, and he only lets us use 1 special. However, we still get that crazy carryover from Uta. We can use Rayleigh here to remove the despair thanks to opera support and allow our Cerebral characters to go through defensive effects. Remember, you'll also have a final tap if Uta becomes a Psi unit. So you're going to have so much extra damage than what you actually see here. And this what if isn't exactly the greatest of what ifs. However, it's going to give you guys an idea how valuable a super class Cerebral is going to be for this particular event. As you can see, we not even attacking with Shanks at the end, we already had the damage to take out the Sea Monster. So there you guys go. That was level 5 at Fuschia City, the local Sea Monster. What if they make Uta a Psi unit with her 6+? They don't have to do too much. Her special's already insanely broken. If they maybe change up the classes and leave her Cerebral, but make her a Psi unit, this particular event is going to be a lot easier. But let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. And while you're down there, don't forget to belt the like button for me. If you are new, or you haven't done so already, like I said, hit that big red subscribe button for me. Most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are in this beautiful world. I thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later!